everyone. This is Maria from Maria's Garden. How everybody's doing, huh? I guess good, as long as you with your plants like me. As long as I'm with my plants, I'm totally good. So anyway, one quick reminder that is very, very important. I gotta squeeze something in each video to make sure you know what I'm talking about. And this time, a little concern. The last time I have a video, I told you, you can cut the roots, it's root rot, or you can prune the roots to make a plant healthy. But when you dry this, you got to make sure this is very, very dry, almost like your nail, okay? The plant is gonna dehydrate a little bit, but it's all good. As long as this is dry, before you put the glue, okay, it has to be dry, almost like this. So you apply the glue, and then you go with a paper towel, and you're gonna wipe the glue around here. You're gonna wipe around the root because this is where the roots are gonna come out, and then at the end of the bark around here. So it's very important that you wipe it a little bit before it dries, because that's, and they get dehydrated like this, that's all good. The plant come back, will absorb water. But this process has to be in at least less than a week between the cutting, the drying, and their drying and the glue, okay? Because you cannot dehydrate the plant too much, okay? So if it's a little soft, it's all good. Like this one is ready for the glue. It's very hard, it's ready for the glue. So I'm tapping the glue, and I can plant it by tomorrow night, like 24 hours. And that will be all dry and nice and hard. And you know, that's it. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk about it, grafted plants. Can you believe that? Me talking about grafted plants? Yeah. Anyway, I have grafted plants for a long time. I never sell any because they were very unhealthy, and I don't want to sell something that's not healthy. So I was keeping them for me, look into the plant and study the plant and see what the plant was doing. So what I find out, I had these plants for almost, I say almost 2 years. 2 years, okay? So these are the plants, remember? Guess what? After I change the soil, I buy like 30, I think, from a wholesaler up in Homestead, just for testing. And all they're grafted. You can see they're all grafted, okay? And I was so sad because it doesn't matter what I tried, the plants were not doing anything. They were sick, they were just bad. So I didn't give up in the plant. Never give up in your plants. You always see something goes wrong, you keep going until you get it right. So doesn't mean I got it right. But I improved the plant a lot. The plants are serving water, the plant is healthy and fatty. It has a lot of new stems. Also, look at this. You know what this is? Flowers from a grafted plant. So what I did different since then, that was the soil that we're using, the pine bark, the cocoa pea, or the pine soil they're using. Some people use different things. As long as says the pine bark from Home Depot has to be 70. And whatever else you like to use, like pine soil, you can use lightweight pine soil. You can use pea moss, cocoa pea. I don't like too much perlite, so please don't use perlite with that because it will not work, okay? So you mix it with your osmocote, you put it here. So I trimmed it last year and I put the glue in here and all of it, and I put them in the sun, and I just said, happen whatever happened. That's all I can do for these babies for now. And they all getting strong with sulfur. I put osmocote, I put sulfur and phosphorus. That is very expensive stuff, and nothing's gonna help the grafted plants except the sulfur. Sulfur is gonna happen, I don't know why, but something in the sulfur, and it's very expensive, and that's what happened to plants. If you have any grafted plant problems, that's the only thing. Okay, so I clean it like 3 times during 2 years. I wash the roots, I try to clean it and put them back in 3 years. Okay, these plants were grafted by a person who was not experienced. Okay, I'm not an experienced grafter. I can graft the plant, and the plant will take the graft for me, like yes over here, but I'm not a professional. Okay, so what I find out about grafted plants, when you purchase a grafted plant that you cannot live without because it's white or yellow or maybe one of these babies over here that I have, it's okay, but you take him 50-50 chance, or the person that grafts the plant that's not a like professional, or I can say like a master grafter that really knows what he's doing. And I can show you that these babies over here, they are about 6 months old. These were grafted by a professional grafter, okay? In other country, okay? Not here. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you never know what you buy it. So when you buy it, you know it's gonna be 50-50. The plant can go healthy like this one and start blooming, like all these ones I have in here, okay? Is these ones over here? They are not for sale, and I'm not planning to sell any of these until they are totally healthy. I mean, when I touch them and they feel like a rock, that's when I'm gonna sell them. Otherwise, I'm not gonna sell them, because I don't wanna sell stuff that is not gonna do for people. So these ones, I think I saved few and they're doing good. I just gotta keep an eye on them. And actually I'm not selling yet. And still, they were very little, very dehydrated. They are accepting the water right now, and they're hard like a rock, and they're blooming different colors. So the only thing is one, oops, sometimes they get like this yellow over here. When they get like this, is the sun. The sun is sunburn. So you just flip it over and that's it. But look at this baby, how nice and fat it is. And you can see the graft, it has 1, 2, and one more here. So this baby, you look at it very close, this might have chance of having 2 color flowers. Why? Because the graft is this 2. And this is coming from the bottom trunk. So it can be multiple colors by the time it's done, okay? If I cut this, it's gonna be the graft or the graft only. But these ones, they are too low and they might be this plant. So there you go. These little babies over here, they are very healthy. Why? They're only like 5 months old and they're already taking water, and they're beautiful and healthy. You can see all the blooms everywhere because they were done by a professional person that know what they're doing, okay? So now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna tell you a story. And this is a real story. It's not a joke, okay? I tell my husband multiple times about this story. It's very funny. You know how in Mexico they have palapa tikis? Some people live in palapa houses, and some people live in different houses. Back then, we have a lot of palapa houses where I live, in houses, and also they make them for storing cars and putting horses and stuff like that. Anyway, I remember when I was growing up, we always laugh because there's this lady, she went to take a shower outside, because people take a shower in the daytime sometimes outside with a hose. So there's very nice weather sometimes in South Mexico, and she was taking a shower without clothes, okay? So it's these guys building a palapa house up in the high in the sky. Those palapa houses, they can build up to 20-30 feet high. My father did, because he likes big stuff. Anyway, and they were up there building the palapa, because you start from the bottom and you overlap the palapas all the way to the top. And so as this lady taking a shower outside, and she started screaming to these guys, "Hey, don't look this way, I don't have clothes, I'm taking a shower. Hey, don't look this way." So first, of course, the guys are gonna turn around and look. So actually, I don't know, I think she was calling them to look. That was funny. I remember that like was yesterday. And there's this lady, and the guys are like, "Oh my God." So they start looking at her. So anyway, make sure to call me in Fridays or 9 to 4. You have any questions, or text me. And please visit my site, mariasgarden.usa, okay? And until next time from Maria's Garden, bye-bye, thank you.